Greetings, viewers all over the world. Welcome to yet another session or episode of our program Strings and Messaging. So today we are here with an amazing personality, an amazing persona. She is a lot to share with us, and without much ado, in our session of Strings and Stories, I'm going to invite our guest to tell us who she is. Welcome, Mama Fayaki, to our session. Please, without much ado, can you tell us who is Mama Fayaki?
Judgment Armageddon. No, yo. Oh, give a dance. Human rights and justice. Greetings and salutation. All of I and I, family worldwide. It's a great honor and a privilege and an excellent feeling, excellent programs, functions, lifestyle. First of all, to be honoring and worshiping the returned Messiah with his righteous integrity, King Kadamawi, the lineage of King David, the lineage of King Yahshua, the lineage of Ebony, Queen Makeda, Queen of Sheba, King Makonnen, Queen of Sheba Bet, King Melilek, King Melchizedek, and all of I and I, greatest of the greatest of the greatest. And is the aspect and the core of it all is with righteous integrity. Everyone have title, ones and ones have fame, ones and ones have this, ones and ones have that. But when we check the only integrity, I and I, is the lineage of King David, King Solomon, Queen of Sheba, and I other King Selassie, members, men in this time. And I give thanks to the returned Messiah for teaching us humility, humanity, harmony, solidarity, wellness, and most of all, sanity, which carry us right to care, creed, and capital punishment for who doing wrongs. Because care and punishment work together. You can't be caring, and the same person who is caring, not doing the right, and there's no punishment. So that is why punishment is a must, to straighten out one and one, to make them know say it's righteous integrity or vapor.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, let's start with your roots. Growing up in Jamaica, how did the poetry and the music shape your journey?
Yeah. I is John Beverly Gregory McNeish, birth name, but then with the intellect and the way forward going towards the king work, my AKA name is Fayaki Armageddon. And we know more Peru, judgment, entwined in it, so it's Fayaki Armageddon. Growing up in Jamaica, I was born in Portland, Jamaica. Up to now, Portland, Jamaica is called a Virgin Parish because the atmosphere is not much pollution in that parish. It's a wonderful, wonderful parish. Jamaica have 14 parishes, and Kingston is the capital, and they say another capital is in Montego Bay. Growing up in Jamaica, I go, at 3-year-old, I go to basic school. And then at age 7, it was to go into the government primary school. But then now, all of the primary schools was Catholic. And the first day my mother get me into the primary school, I asked the question, it was devotion, and they said, who have something to say, we can ask question. At age 7, and I asked the question, say, if Adam and Eve alone first born, And them have children in Cain and Abel, 2 boys. Where? And they said they are our ancestors. I said, where the girl come from for Cain and Abel married, they have children that even I can born. Hey, the father, and the principal go tell the father when we say, and through them in this Adam and Eve and Jesus and God and them way there. The father said, me can't enter the school. So from age 7 to age 11, I've never been to a primary school. All of the school them was Catholic because me ask question.
Sure.
And them say them say the world all up. Me say oxen all up the world. So me say who all up the oxen? What all up the oxen? They never like them question. 7-year-old the king. Because when the king came 1966, I was 7.
Yes. You were 7 then, by then?
Yes.
Yes.
So me get the momentum and the irites and me pierce my eye upon the king and see the king. So I get that special acknowledgement and knowledge and education right there.
Right.
Because all the thing you say is righteous integrity. And righteous integrity is education.
Sure.
Anything outside of righteous integrity, decency, honesty, morality, care, harmony, sanity is not education.
Sure.
Hey, it's a brainwash, you know, for carry people in them, where the thing name, society and them commercial settings to get them the same slave driver as well. So I was curious at that age. And the next thing at that age, so I went to know high school. Well, through the primary school, which is a government school, never enroll I in the government system. My mother put me in a private school.
In a private school. Okay.
So I go private school, and me never even getting in the private school till about 9 to about 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Then 12-year-old now, me graduate, and after I graduate, I go to Penwood High School, and I stay there and graduate again from Penwood High School to at 18-year-old, and from then I go work at a factory named Satisfaction Garment. Because in school I learned fashion designing.
Yes.
Clothes,
fashion and fabrics, fashion designing.
Yes, so I get to work same time at 18 till about 21.
Yes.
And at 20, at that time I have my daughter, my first child.
Oh, you had your first child.
She's now 46 years of age.
She's now 36.
She's now 47, the 15th of this month coming. Her birthday.
Her birthday in advance.
And then after that now, well, I got married, you know, and I have 3 sons from my husband.
From that marriage, you
From the
3
marriage.
marriages. 3 sons.
Yeah, 3 sons and a good, decent, honest, lovely life. I and the 4 of them and my husband and even I other extended family and siblings live wonderful, decent, honest life, you know.
See?
We always live on the iris of integrity. And for you get integrity right, everything flow wonderful. That's why you hear things that never grow old, I will never die. That is what it means. So that don't mean physical, but theoretically, emotionally, spiritually, sanity-wise, you're living. If the flesh want, and sometimes, because you're not trouble people, and you see them at trouble, I and I, you know, but we don't pay them no mind so much. So we don't get them for earth, I and I. So when they take us, I and I live long. And greatest of all is life.
It's life.
If you have little, live peaceful, honesty, and lovely. And if you have medium, you live peaceful. And if you have enough, you live same way. You know? And probably have that aspect of it. And it's that, and then I move on to the University of the West Indies. Now I went to about 2 more academy, learning key punch and learning the computer. And then I went to the University of the West Indies and learned the filmmaking.
So from high school, you went to work. From work, now you went to other institutions.
Learning institution.
Where you did computer studies.
Computer study, and there was a thing named IBS. Computer, before computer coming in, this was key punch.
Okay, key punching.
We punch the keys and it come like grails.
Okay.
So yeah. I learned that. And then I go learn the computering, and then I learn the filmmaking.
When was that? Which years? Just to remember.
You're talking about in the I graduated from high school 1977.
1977
Yes,
from
so
the high school.
Talking about from 1977, I've been in education straight up till now.
Wow.
But then getting the certificate and so on and forth, it went on to about 1990.
Up to 1990.
Yes, about then. Because even when I'm married, I'm still going to school and university. I love education so much. Yo.
Wow. It has really been interesting. It's so powerful.
Yeah.
I'd like to admit that it's powerful. Your background is powerful.
Education.
So your work often weaves in Rastafarian themes: identity, liberation, integrity, and
Yes.
spirituality.
Yes.
How does Rastafari shape your perspectives on the global?
Rastafari, giving thanks. Yes, you know that growing up, we always hear about Saint Owil, Marcus Garvey, and we have another. He was a Christian down in Bedwood, you know, in Augustone. And Augustone was the first. We get emancipation in 1838 from slavery. You know, even though it's still going on under sites. Hell, I don't think they can trick with. They don't trick again, man. So what happened now? Going forward, doing the things from them time, and King Owil and King Marcus Garvey always teaching and preaching about King Selassie. So we always anticipate no King Selassie. And I should say from 7-year-old, there was a place named St. William Grand Park that we keep the first Nyabingi chanting every Sabbath week under the big giant fig tree in St. William Grand Park. So we go keep Sabbath days. That was in the 80s and the 90s.
Okay.
And you know, said no, that was in the 70s, 60s and the 70s, because I about 59. And by 7-year-old, that was 1966. So from in the 60s, 70s, 80s, we under that fig tree, before any tabernacle. Then we used to have a place named Grass Yard, where we keep Nyabingi chant, that time in 60s, 70s, and Moonlight City, Bakawal, back to Tower Hill, Waterhouse. So we are talking about the 60s and the 70s, you know. So when King Selassie come 1966, we're well aware of the king, and well aware of him teaching. So when he come, everything just stays so. We praise and worship the king. And from 7-year-old, concretely 100% with the king until this hour. Never fault and never. So what I used to do now, care the old people them, care the children, and turn a social worker. It's wonderful.
It's amazing.
Wonderful. And it's what the teaching of the king and the queen, King Garvey, Owil and them other ones. Mama Shanti, Mama Enid, even Priest Allen, even though he was 83 when he passed on, in the latter part. You know, Wato, Bongo Congo, Weakai, Bongo George. You know, it's marvelous. So the teaching and it shape I and I. And it what it tell we don't do no wrong. Got the unseen eye, which is Rastafari eye, looking on I and I. How we can't fool the king. And there's no unrighteousness in the king.
Wow.
Then you can't do no wrongs. You better glad for not do no wrongs.
So really that also blends well with the global conflicts and the world wars.
Man. The aliens, them man, the colonial, there's good colonial, there's good Syrian, there's good Chinese, there's good Russian, there's good black people. But the outer other one, we have to call them out. And gone are the days when it is a skin color thing. It is a character. As I will take judge people, them talk no mean nothing, action. And we have to say the good, decent, honest, loving, caring, real, true, care, creed and other action and functions and program. Then we enhance and uplift that person and give them and say, well done. Because reward and victory is always sure, you know. Same like death sure, reward and victory sure for who doing good. So the world conflicts now, man. The colonial and the Syrian, even Mussolini that attacked King Selassie the other day. You know, and when you go to the League of Nations and the United Nations and tell them boo the king, And he said, today for me, tomorrow for them. Look how much conflict from them know the king until now. Had happened to others who never stand up with the king against Mussolini, Italy. So,
Wow.
the World War III and the World War II, well, right now we're in World War III. The World War I and the slavery, World War I, World War II. Greed, the colonial, them and the others, colors. Them just greedy, one. Even the continent here is about 9 of them sit around a table in 1948, you know, and cut off the continent, you know, Belgium and Spain and England and America.
Oh yeah, the Berlin Conference, yeah.
The Berlin Conference, they mash up the place. So I and I still not deterred, you know, because them is only, the world and the universe is so vast, the creation is so big, them can't falter the creation. And his world without end. Hey! So we live on that promise.
We live on that promise.
Yeah.
Mama Fire King, let's look at Haile Selassie. He is central to Rastafarianism. How do you interpret his legacy in today's world with all its challenges?
His King legacy is total righteous integrity. Everything else come after. And from we get that part set in, we just work on that. That's why the foundation is a care creed. And then the other aspect of it is punish who doing wrongs. And so we get that part, and I see an art exalt. So in that sense, when we see who doing the wrongs, we have to call them out. And when we see who doing the right, we have to enhance them and uplift them and rise them. So it's a high thing, I don't know, science rocket or rocket science or nothing far. It's right where we are. And we see who doing wrong, so we always have to scold that one. And if it come to punishment, you punish them. And who doing the right way, enhance them and help them. And that is the King Foundation.
And
we work on the King Foundation. It's right here. So was it then, so is it now.
Now, yeah.
When it comes to integrity and decency.
Decency.
Yeah.
Your poetry, I heard you reciting a line there. It touches on themes of freedom and justice. How do you balance expressing the pain of struggle with spreading hope?
Well, number one is getting our people organized, centralized, come together, put our resources together, and do it. Hungry be fed, naked be clothed, sick be nourished, hate protected, infant care for, the ignorant fufu and instructed and would not behave themselves get punishment. The 7 seal.
Oh, the 7 seals. Enough respect. I'm enjoying that pot of wisdom. You are an encyclopedia of wisdom.
And then Mohat Paru, the 42 and more ideal of Mohat. It's it's like the art, one's art wear with a feather. It's an ancient from King Top and them time there, from the ancient days.
Sure.
So the 42 ideal, I do not do no wrongs, I do not covet, and it go right down. And if you follow the concept of the 42 ideal of Mohat, teaching of His Majesty, teaching of King Garvey, teaching of I and I other greatest of the greatest, we are there already. We won already, you know, we won the victory of good over evil because it is predominant, it stands predominant. It's only wicked people and other people trying to go around the king, real essence. And why I love righteous integrity. When we have righteous integrity, the homeless, the jobless, the disabled, the tenant, the helpers, the gardeners, the street pit cleaners, the plantation slave supreme, the railroad slave supreme, get justice, get redress, and get honest with creation.
Wow.
But when there's no integrity and decency, it's only the politician and the evil pastors and so forth, the labs get benefit. So we always a fight and a stress-free righteous integrity, and it come in human rights and justice. And the suffering, I and I need human rights and justice all the time, more so now.
More so now.
And it's the homeless, the jobless, etc. who don't have nothing. It's unbalanced, it can't work. Because skin color not supposed to determine who live and who dead, who eat and who don't eat.
Yeah.
Right?
Can say that again.
Eh? And that them a do. So we have to see them in them tracks, see them in them act, stop them in them tracks and move forward. Because this interview now, what it will do, as I say, organize, centralize, come together of realization that integrity is a one-way aspect and to reach with all of really and truly having the humanity and the human race excelling
Sure.
in an integrity way.
Amazing. Looking back, what message would you like to share with the world, especially the younger generations?
Yes. Honesty, decency, exalt a people. Sin and reproach. Gun violence and hard drugs and addict to drugs and doing all the unscrupulous out of other things. It is wrong then, it is wrong now, and it will be ever wrong, wrong.
Amazing.
Eh?
Mama.
The young
It's amazing.
people, the elders, the custodian, the elders, the young adults, the youths must teach from the minors and the toddlers. Let our light so shine that men can see our good work and glorify Emperor Haile Selassie with his integrity.
Wow.
That is why I love the king, because the king teach and preach integrity, morality, harmony, humility, tranquility, peace of mind. Take everything, but give me peace of mind. Take it. Give me peace of mind.
Let's keep
Harmony.
let's keep the vibe going. Let's keep the vibe. Your poetry, it often highlights the struggles of marginalized communities.
Yeah.
How do you see art serving as a tool for changing in those spaces?
Well, so far, what is to happen now? Because a lot has been happening. Rasta community coming from afar away, but it's just not enough. What I and I leaders can do by giving some more, giving enough to I and I, feel we can prosper honestly, decently. So more time when I check it, we have a leadership crisis.
Leadership crisis.
Because when we are run from Babylon and in evil ways and in mean ways and in selfish ways and in show-off ways, when we take us a leadership, some who guilty and know themselves fall short of the glory of Emperor Selassie. Because them not help, the ones not help the community as much as they can, which is the homeless, the jobless, the landless, etc., etc. And as I said, the K Creed is Rasta essence, is Rasta blueprint. You know, the K Creed. So if we get the K Creed right, a lot of whole things will be in place. And it's the leadership it have to start from. Because I and I, when I take a stop more time, the saints, which is the, what them call the peasant or the, I and I uphold integrity to the highest level, you know. But when we look and we see worldwide leadership not upholding integrity, them are like go to war with Bobby Ranga with vex. And we burn them out.
Burn them out.
Burn them out. And more time when we burn them out, they want to come down, hey, where you go? No unrighteousness, so in a Rastafari, them drop back in them chair. They know say this our foundation there. So if we keep preaching and teaching, no unrighteousness not in the king and the queen. So I and I saying we are the king and the queen children, I feel live that way.